Is the fear of death really just the fear of not having lived enough? The fear of death is one of the most universal human experiences, yet it is rarely explored with honesty. At first glance, we might think we fear death because of the pain, the unknown, or the finality of it. But if we look closer, it often boils down to something subtler and more profound: the fear of having left life incomplete. The fear isn't the end itself, it's the thought of not having truly lived before that end arrives. When people contemplate death, what haunts them most are regrets. Regret for opportunities missed, words unsaid, risks avoided, or dreams deferred. There's a quiet anguish in thinking, I never told them I loved them. I never pursued what I truly wanted. I let fear control my life instead of courage. These feelings reveal that what we fear isn't merely non-existence, but leaving the world with a sense that our time was wasted. This perspective highlights something important. The fear of death is, in many ways, a mirror reflecting the life we are or are not living. Those who feel fulfilled, who love deeply, and who embrace life with curiosity and honesty often meet death with less terror. They don't necessarily feel ready to go, but they are at peace because they have minimized the gap between their potential and their reality. On the other hand, those who feel constrained, unfulfilled, or disconnected often dread death more because it represents not an end, but a reckoning with everything they left undone. This fear also ties to the human desire for significance. Beyond survival, we want to feel that our lives mattered, that we left a mark, that someone or something remembers us. If life feels wasted, death feels like an erasure. But if life feels meaningful, if we've expressed our love, creativity, and values, death can be reframed not as a terrifying abyss, but as a natural transition, a closing of a chapter we wrote intentionally and fully. So the fear of death is, in essence, the fear of unfulfilled living. It is a signal, a reminder, and sometimes a motivator. It invites us to examine the way we spend our time, to confront distractions, to prioritize what we truly care about, and to embrace the things we've been delaying. It asks us to ask ourselves, am I living in a way that, when my time comes, I will have no regrets? Ironically, acknowledging this fear can transform it. Instead of paralyzing us, it can guide us toward a life of depth and authenticity. It encourages us to speak our truths, nurture relationships, pursue passions, and savor the present, because the most powerful antidote to the fear of death is to live fully in the time we have. In the end, the fear of death is less about ceasing to exist and more about the unfulfilled potential of life. When we accept this, we can turn anxiety into action and uncertainty into a conscious, deliberate engagement with the world. By living fully, deeply, and intentionally, the fear begins to fade, replaced by a quiet confidence that when our final moment comes, we truly did everything we could with the life we were given. Please like the channel and subscribe so we can bring much better content for you. Also, please write us a personal message. We read them and we will come up with a video for you.